moment. It's already 100 degrees in Wichita Falls, 89 in San Antonio, 90 in Waco, and 91 in Dallas. Now, there is extreme heat warnings in effect for North Texas right now, as those areas could be seeing high temperatures past 105. For us here in San Antonio, we'll get up to 102, mostly sunny, and no rain chance today, but there is some hope for some additional rain on Thursday. We have increased rain chances to 30%. I'll be back with a look at the timeline of those storms. Again, devastating to see those fires up north. Hopeful that the firefighters can get those under control. We'll continue to stay on top of that news story as the day goes on. September 17th, so the middle of the month. On the right-hand side of your screen here, I have the latest time that we first hit a high at or below 85. So it can happen anytime from about early September to early October. And then at or below 75, October 10th. That is usually when we see our first day at or below 75 and at or below 70, October 23rd. So as I tell my 20-month-old toddler, all we got to do is be patient. Okay. We're counting to 10 to practice patience.
I don't want to.
I know. Courtney says she doesn't want to be patient, which is also what he says. So interesting. But yeah, over the next several days, we're going to be hotter than that. We're going to be well above 100 degrees today, tomorrow. It'll be close on Thursday. It all depends on the rain on Thursday. And then Friday into the weekend, our high temperatures will be right near 100 degrees. Now, this is nowhere near the records for the days, so that's good. We'll call it close tomorrow. Tomorrow, the record is 103. We're forecasting 102, but it'll be hard for us to hit records most of the other days of the next several days. That heat high is moving off to the west. That's some good news there. With that heat high moving off to the west, that's going to open up our atmosphere to see a few showers and storms on Thursday. Let's go ahead and take a look as we look toward Thursday. You can see this is Thursday afternoon. We start to see a couple of showers and storms develop here in the afternoon on Thursday. That'll continue until about 8 p.m. So from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., there will be a window for a few pop-up downpours. Now, not everybody's going to see rain. In fact, there's going to be those of us who might see about an inch of rain, and then 2 or 3 miles to the west or east of any of these areas, absolutely nothing. So it's really going to be a story of the haves and have-nots on Thursday. When we look at what you need to know, the coverage will be hit or miss, a 30% chance for you to see rain in your backyard. The time frame would be 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we're talking about impacts during this time frame. That could be that a few folks could be impacted during the evening commute driving around. And Thursday night lights, there could be some brief lightning delays. Again, the chance is only 30%, but if you do happen to see one of those lightning strikes within a certain distance of wherever the football game is, they may cause that game to be delayed briefly, though, because these storms will not be long-lived. So what we'll be watching for as your weather authority is lightning, gusty winds. Will keep you posted. For the rest of the day today, we're going to get up to 102 for the high. This evening is going to be warm, but with low humidity, so that is nice. It's going to be even hotter up to the north, 105 in Dallas, 107 in Abilene, 109 in Wichita Falls. And speaking of the weather across Texas, there are 2 fires that we're watching. Rio Escondido fire is 2,500 acres. It's only 30% contained. This is west of Waco. And then the much larger fire, which is doubled in size, is the 50,000 acre Ross fire that's only 5% contained. It's west of Mineral Wells, west of Fort Worth. Earlier today, we were showing you some live video of what it appears to be a structure on fire from this fire. So not great news. All of the smoke from these fires are blowing to the north and away from the south central Texas area, but still, we'll continue to keep you posted on that fire. Molds were low. Today, they are moderate at 610, so quite an increase there on the molds. Decrease in the aquifer, it's down a foot over the last 24 hours. However, there is a chance that the recharge zone could get a little bit of rain on Thursday. I'll detail what that means and any risks we're looking for coming up in a bit.